Hey mama, welcome. I am so proud of you for showing up today for you, for your business, for your future, and for your family's future. Like, I know it could take a lot. You could be taking a nap, you could be washing your hair and taking a shower. You could be doing laundry. In fact, can we talk about laundry for a minute? I am embarrassed to say for many, many years, I had no system and no strategy around doing the laundry. And I really just waited until one of the kids was like, Mom, I'm out of underwear, before I threw another load in. And what happened was I felt guilt, shame, stress, right? That I just wasn't getting it done. But I couldn't figure out how to get it done. I only had 2 kids, guys. I have 5 now. Why can't I figure it out? And here's the thing. Sometimes it's just the simplest, tiny little changes that will make all the difference, not only in your laundry, but in your business. Okay, so tell me what kind of mama you are when it comes to doing laundry. Do you do it every day? Do you do it once a week? Or do you wait, like me, until the kids go, Mom, I'm out of underwear? Okay, if there's not a system and strategy in place, I'm gonna guess you're like me and waiting until they're out of underwear. But once we make a small little tweak, it can make all the difference in the world. I moved my laundry from the basement to the main floor where the bedrooms are. Game changer. Game changer. That's my system. I had to change the system. Once the system was in place, then I could come strategy behind it. Now, every time the kids take their shower, they put the clothes in the laundry. Doesn't get in there, I don't wash it. When I get up in the morning, I walk past the laundry, I switch it out. When I come to bed at night, I switch it again. Or I delegate that responsibility to a kid to switch it out when they get home from school. They learn a life lesson. I delegated out something I didn't really want to do, but had to be done. And it's a win-win. Your business can be a bit of the same. If you're not growing at the rate that you want to, you're feeling overwhelmed, stressed out, like this guilt and shame that is coming with it, maybe it's just one small change that you need to make, like I did with my laundry, to help you skyrocket your business. My name is Denise Romney, and I live in southern Indiana, just across the river from Louisville, Kentucky, with my husband and our 5 boys. And I have built to the top rank in 2 network marketing businesses. Now, I've done 4. The first 2 were just for fun and gave me some mom time, got me out of the house, a little bit of fun, especially when I was a single parent and I needed the extra money. But when I really understood what building a business meant and what it could be for our family, I wanted to go all in. I even joke that I drank the Kool-Aid. Have you drank the Kool-Aid and you know that their possibility out there, especially online, is limitless. The difference between the companies that I built to top rank is the first one took me over 9 years to build to the top. It was slow, it was tedious, and I was actually spending more time away from my family, not just some fun girl time, but more time away from my family building it than I wanted to. The second one I built was much faster. Within 6 months, I was at the top rank. My business was 200% bigger than that previous company that I'd been at for years, and I was having a lot more fun. When you grow your business fast, it's fun, but to be able to do that, you need the systems and the strategy. And the difference between going slow and going fast, you got it. Go ahead, type it out. What am I gonna say? Systems and strategy. Today, I am hopeful to share some of my tips and strategy and systems that I use. Do me a favor, grab out the workbook that came with this summit, turn to the page Denise Romney, and when you find that page, just draw a line right down the middle. I want you to have 2 columns. One of those columns will be for business, and one of those columns is for family. I want you to just take the time right now to brain dump and write down all the things that you need to do or that is your responsibility to do. It could be daily, weekly, monthly, but business on one side and family on the other. So for example, in my business, I have to come up with social media content, right? I have to do the reels, I have to write thank you cards, do customer care, team launching, edit videos, share a promo, promote an event. Those are a lot of things that I'm going to be doing in my business. If you think of more, you can drop them below. If you need time to fill this out, you can pause it. Before you pause, let me give you some ideas on what to put on that family side. So on the family side, it might be, it could be doing dishes, it could be grocery shopping, it could be like creating the birthday party, getting your hair cut, making dinner, cutting the grass. What else can you think of? Nursing the baby. If you have some ideas of things that are yours for family side, you can drop them below too. And again, if you need time, pause this video now and you can come back and we can finish up. So go ahead, brain dump, my friends, put it all out there. Okay, well, you either pause this or you just kept going. Totally fine either way. I just know if I don't do it right away, it's not happening. Just like going past the laundry. I've got to do it right now. It's not going to happen. Now what I'd like you to do with this list is circle the things only you can do. Only you can do the reel because it's your face, right? Only you can nurse the baby. Like on both sides, you're gonna circle the things only you can do. The other things, you'll put a star by that either you can delegate or you can automate and have more of a strategy behind it. So automate or delegate, get a little star. Go ahead and do that now, my friends. Pause the video if you need to, or share in the comments things that you're gonna delegate. Like let's all help each other figure out things that we can delegate. And I'll give you an example. I have 3 boys that are old enough to mow the grass. I could mow the grass. My husband could go mow the grass. It will take, let's just say, an hour, okay? But if I'm able to make $50 an hour, if I made some calls, if I signed a new distributor, if I landed the deal and I could make $50, right, in an hour, then I should delegate that out to someone for less money. So like if I could pay someone $25 to mow my grass, I should do that. Now for our family, I'm not paying anybody to mow my grass. Those boys have cell phone bills that I pay, and so we negotiate. We have a contract. I pay their cell phone bill and they mow the grass. So you can delegate something out or hire it out if you need to, and it's worth hiring if you could make more money if you were actually working instead of taking the time to do it. Now, if mowing the grass brings you pleasure and it fills you up and it gives you energy to go do your job, then by all means continue to do that. But if you have stuff on your list that is draining your energy and keeping you from like happiness and joy, it needs to be delegated or automated. Now, go back to your list. Now you have all your circles, you have your stars, you know what things you have to do, what things you can delegate. 3 things from your list on your calendar every day. Those are the 3 things that you're like, I am going to get this done. And when you first start, the one thing might be grocery shopping. Like one thing might be family, one thing might be personal, one thing might be business. Eventually you'll get to at least 3 things, maximum 3 things will be business. And you'll know I ain't going to bed until I get those things done for my business. And then the rest, if there's anything else that you get done today, it's like the cherry on the top. The next thing I want to share with you is a system that is absolutely free and will help not only you, but your whole team. This is a way for once you put up that post and you've attracted someone to you, they've raised their hand and said, yes, I want information, or maybe it was in your story flow, or maybe you were having a private conversation. You need to know what you're going to do next. And it needs to be so routine and so simple that you could teach an 8-year-old to do it. Just like an 8-year-old can do laundry, right? They can flip it out and hit the start button. It needs to be that simple. The programs or the system that we have built, and this works best company-wide or even just a really big team, is what we call ATM. So someone raises their hand through whatever avenue you've gotten them to raise their hand. You put them in a Facebook group that is full of education, inspiration, testimonials, and stories, and they can just like Netflix binge it, all right? You organize things in guides so that they can learn and see it. If you would like to see my system, I'm happy to show it to you. I can drop you in a group and you take a look and just get all the formula and everything you want from it. But you add, and then you will tag them in something specific to their goal that they have shared with you. And then you will message them and continue to message them and get permission to message them about promos and events. Now, this is all manual, but it's still a system. And then the strategy behind it is you either get them, like yes, order, say no, or put them in your automation system so you can follow up with them on text. By delegating, automating, you are going to keep yourself from burning out because you can only have so many things on this list that only you can do. Now, when it comes to my business, customer care, even team launching, and promos and events, I automate all of those things. Now, automation means, for me, texting. Now, I could copy and paste, but I have hundreds of customers. If I have hundreds of customers, then I have hundreds, right? For every one customer, I probably have 5 more that never bought, right? So I have a lot of people to be texting. So I automate that with their permission when it comes to promoting events or promos. But I put them on an automation system. I'm using Project Broadcast. Now, for years, I was just not even open to this because no one told me how cheap it was. For as little as $8 a month, I can be sending out a few hundred texts and I don't have to overthink it because that causes burnout and fatigue. I don't drop the ball on them because then that comes with shame and guilt because I didn't take good care of the people that trusted me to help them with product or service. So automation can really alleviate your time. And we just talked about, like, if you can automate it from less than what you would make, it's time to automate. If you're copying and pasting and you're thinking to yourself, should I send them another message? Yes, it's time to automate because we continue to help people make inspired decisions until they say no. They raised their hand. They're the ones that asked for information. So why would we not follow up with them? And if we didn't automate, there are many customers I wouldn't have because I would have become fatigued and burned out of doing the follow-up. There is a way to automate messages going into DMs. And if you are ready for that and you're feeling like that's your next level and you are copying and pasting promos and events and things like that to 50 people or more, it's probably time to automate that too, and it'll be well worth your time. I will drop a link to it below. It's a Chrome extension, super affordable, and I absolutely love it. It also helps me. It's a way I automate my birthdays. It sends out a birthday wish days before, it's posted on their wall, and then I follow up with a DM to see how they celebrated. It can do a lot of other things too, but those are my favorite features. So that's below for you as well if you want to automate your follow-up, your events, and your promos in your DMs on Facebook. Now, if you're thinking that's all great, Denise, but I don't have enough people. I don't have enough customers. I don't have enough anything. I actually need some strategies and systems on like getting more eyes on you and getting more people to see your posts and raise their hands and being curious and getting yourself into conversations. I got you. I have a whole program completely free. It's 3 videos, all around 15 to 30 minutes that you can watch. There's a worksheet and everything to help you learn how to essentially break the algorithm. I know people say that all the time and you're like, I don't believe them. Well, my percentage is about 30% of engagement on my social media. They say that anywhere from 3 to 4% is good. So I absolutely know that this works and that you can do it. I just don't have enough time today to teach all of it to you. So you can get my freebie. I'll drop it below in the link. There'll be a landing page and you can just sign up for it. And we will tap you into all things. So it's been a pleasure. I hope some of these tips and strategies have helped you out today and help you to just know you can be present with your kids. You do not have to have the mommy guilt. You do not have to get burned out or overwhelmed by doing the tedious everyday activities you know you need to do to start conversations and build some relationships with people. And that you will be blessed by this information and that your business soars. So good luck, have fun, and enjoy the rest of the summit. And don't forget, you have laundry in the dryer.